live video for you this evening. I hope you're well. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in so far to this show. The 15 Red podcast has been going since the Welsh Open. Before the Welsh Open, with me, Graham Drayton in Burton-on-Trent, and Scott MacArthur in Northern Ireland in Antigravin, and also Mad Mikey from Vancouver in British Columbia. I'd like to say thank you to all the guests that we've had on so far. It's been fantastic little roller coaster ride, but it doesn't stop there. This is the World Championship launch video. Basically, I'm going to present you some videos for the championship itself, a bit of history on it and all that sort of thing. And the last year's tournament as well. We're going to bring you up to date with that. If you want to get involved, guys, in any way possible, then please do so. Leave your comments on Facebook, and I will be able to get back to you as and when throughout the proceedings of this show. Also, qualifying results to bring you as well. Currently, it is Sam Craigie 9, Zhao Xingtong 9 in the last Judgment Day match 110. And currently it's 5-4 in points to Xingtong in that one. I will go through the people. I'll go through the players that have made the Crucible draw that will be taking place at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, by the way. And we will have that live broadcast here on Facebook on the 15 Red podcast with Mike and Scott tomorrow morning. Of course, Mike, 3 a.m. for him in the morning. Dedication to the cause, Mike, of course, as always, sir. And we'll have a bit of fun facts trivia. We'll also have some quiz questions for you throughout the night as well. Okay, so we'll go along with our first video, and our first video contains all of the winners from 1927 to 1977, and we'll go along with that now. So enjoy the video, guys, that I've put together for you here.
But when I played him in the 75, he was 29, 23 up, best of 61.
Best of 61,
Yes.
29, 23.
First to 31, yes.
First to 31, 29, 23.
And I've won 7 on the trot and gone 30, 29 up.
7 on the spin. And he collapsed.
How can I see? Only people like yourself will know this.
In front of a packed Australian crowd.
Henry will know it. World champion, great players will know it. There are times when you go to the table, irrespective of what the score is, irrespective of what the tournament is, that you hit your peak and you have a buzz. Something happens to you. You become oblivious of anything, or they could drop a firecracker at the side of you, you wouldn't hear it. People could wave to you in front of you as you're playing, wouldn't make any difference. You would be focused and you'd be really keyed up, you know, and excited. Your heart would have moved. You'd be trembling from here down, but you'd be in total control of the cue ball. You know, he's yours, isn't he, really? And you talk to him and you put him exactly where you want, and that's what happened.
Eddie's tearing his hair out.
Well, he did tear his hair out, didn't he? Literally, in the end. But, so I got to 30, and then he won the 60th.
He relaxed a bit. You eased off the pedal?
I've got to tell you how it happened there. Can I tell you how
Yeah.
I've got to tell you this, actually. It's his break off.
This is the last frame?
Last frame.
Right.
Now, you say about
Nerves are jangling.
no, but you say about tables. How we could favour a table to help to suit him, to give him a better chance of winning. Didn't guarantee you winning, but we could help.
The table that suited Eddie?
Yes. Sort of a dead ball cushion, for instance.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, how can you get him in trouble? He does as you like. Come book. So anyhow, he's done the...
What we're saying, we're saying that if he plays a loose safety shot,
Doesn't matter.
then it flies back up the table. Once it hits that bottom cushion, it's not coming back up the table for you.
If you come up a foot, you'll be lucky.
Right, so it had a dead
Boom.
ball cushion.
Boom. Probably took all the balls out of it or something. And he's done the perfect break-off. Traditional, green cushion down the ball cushion, right in line with the green, tight on the ball cushion, on a Brunswick table. And it's difficult to get your hand because on the Brunswick table, instead of it being flat and then the cloth coming level as the cushion and then under the table, it slopes like that, and you put your hand on it that way. And it's funny, you know. Yeah. Anyhow, I can't stay up the table. I can't pot a ball. And I can't come back. And I can't stay up the table because there's a ball come out behind the black on the back line. I can't leave up. And there's a thinning off in the corner pocket, number 1 pocket. So thin, you could hardly hit it. And I make it, you know.
You play a deliberate foul.
No, it just went in.
Oh, I see, oh, fair enough.
It was probably the best shot I've ever played of all. It was, and with a Nana Wading basketball
The only way to
stadium.
get back down the table.
Nana Wading basketball stadium, Melbourne. 4,000 people in those days. 3,996 Australians. And a couple of us. I didn't have many fans in this audience. But as you say, I don't mind. That's fine. I'd rather play in front of his audience than play in front of mine. Because your own expects you a lot, doesn't it, really? Well, theirs.
Gone enough. Foul,
Gone
four
off,
away.
and all the crowd went, oh. And of course, when I got it, I got it. Wow, what a shot.
What a luck.
It's only, wow, what a shot. And as I looked at the table, there's nothing on. There's nothing on. So Eddie's sitting over there, he rushes into the table, as you can imagine. And he looks at me, and I'm looking somewhere up there, you know. And anyone knows him. And so he plays a safety shot down behind the yellow, right tight on the ball because you're in line with the other, and he's opened the balls up, and I still can't come back. I still can't put a ball, and I can't stay up. And I play another thin enough on this.
Another shot, enough.
Impossible.
The only thing you could
So
do.
thin, unbelievable. And straight in the pocket. And the crowd went, wow. And I go, oh. And now I'm looking over there, and Eddie runs to the table. And I'm over here because there's one red hole. It's a straight dig into number one pocket. And he's got to stop the ball dead, and the pink goes in the opposite back pocket, number two.
But he hasn't got an easy leave.
If he misses it, he loses. But if he gets it, he wins. What's he going to do?
Does he take it
And
on?
I think him. He's never won it, has he? Can he do it? Can he?
What happened?
And
Tell me, because I've
suddenly he
forgotten.
said,
All right.
play again.
Hey, what?
He put me in.
He-
Play again.
Really? Right.
Because the other rule, that's the rule, isn't it?
Yes, of course, play again. Yeah, I forgot that, yeah.
So Eddie now, instead of sitting down, he's gone and stood at the side of his chair. Always sat down. This time, and I walk to the table to see, and I look at it, I can see what the situation is. You see. And I look at him and I smile and I say, hi Eddie. Thank you. Zap, straight in this. Bump. He's the best straight ball player in the business.
Yes.
Because he never put any spin on the ball. He was right down the middle, he was accurate. And he wouldn't take it. And he lost. And as the red went in, he fell over into the chair and he was lying on the floor. So I put my cue on the table and I went to him and helped him up. And put him, I put him in his seat. I said, are you all right? Because I thought he'd hurt himself, you see. And I said, are you okay? Yeah, he said, I'm all right. So I put him in his seat. Well, I said, have a drink of water, have a drink of water. And then I went back to the table, put a bit of chalk on my cue. Let's have a look at this now. And then made a 70 of it, whatever it is, and then we shook hands.
I don't know how that didn't drop, but it's still on the table. And there we have Reardon now leading 62 points to 16. This is the one frame that Reardon wants, and so therefore must be the last chance for Higgins. Now at the table with just 3 reds left. A total of 51 points. 3 reds, 3 blacks. Cue ball going down around the angles. Higgins concentrating to the full. Comes up for a choice of the blue or pink. The last red over the centre pocket. And he's missed it. Now what's he done? He has conceded. What an extraordinary situation.
There you go, guys. A bit of history from all of the finals from 1927 to 1977, with all the venues involved as well. So I hope you enjoyed that little video that I put together there. Thank you to everybody who's got in touch with me so far tonight. It's been great to hear from you. Kelvin Platten said he loved watching Higgins in 80s. Excellent video. And also got to love Ray Reardon talking as well from Mark Robert Wilcox. Had a message from Mike a bit ago saying that he's, he loved Ray as well. Thank you for Kelvin and everybody who's got in touch so far. Keep your comments coming, guys, because it's nice to have you aboard. So what we had there was from 1927 to 1940 was the Joe Davis era. Joe Davis, of course, absolutely wiping the floor with everybody that he even come in contact with during his reign of world champion. He beat Tom Dennis, Fred Lawrence. He beat Tom Dennis another 3 times. Clark McConaughey. He beat Willie Smith, Tom Newman, Willie Smith again, Horace Lindrum twice, Sidney Smith twice, and Fred Davis between them years. And then 1946 to 1957 was the Fred Davis era. Joe Davis won in 1946, beat Horace Lindrum, and he won his last trophy there. 47 was Walter Donaldson beating Fred Davis. 48 and 49, Fred Davis got his revenge on Walter Donaldson with 2 back-to-back victories. Walter Donaldson came back in 1950 to claim a title over Fred Davis. 51, Davis beat Donaldson again. And then Horace Lindrum got a title in 1952 against Clark McConaughey again, with the All-Australian final held in Manchester. 1952 to 1956 was the Fred Davis era, beating Walter Donaldson 3 times in a row, and then John Pulman twice. 1957, John Pulman began his reign, beating Jackie Ray. And then from 1964 to 1968 in the challenges, he beat Fred Davis, Rex Williams, Fred Davis, Rex Williams, Fred Van Rensburg, Fred Davis, and then Eddie Charlton. John Spencer beat Gary Owing in 1969. And then, of course, Alex Higgins. John Spencer in 1971 beat Warren Simpson in 1971. Like I said, 1972 was Alex Higgins over John Spencer. And we actually saw some action from that final in the Birmingham British Legion Club. 73, Ray Reardon beat Eddie Charlton. And in Manchester, 1974, Ray Reardon again beat Graham Miles. Ray Reardon won in 75 and 76, beating Eddie Charlton. And we heard him talking about that final, about that fantastic last frame incident when they were 30 all. And Ray Reardon came through to beat Eddie 31-30 in a dramatic last frame. And then in 77, it was John Spencer beating Cliff Bourbon at the Crucible. But before that, in 76, Ray Reardon beat Alex Higgins in that final in Manchester. Okay, so Craigie, by the way, Mike told me that Sammy Craigie has got through to play in the Crucible. So he's going through to the draw tomorrow after beating Zhao Xingtong by 10 frames to the good, 10 frames to 9 in all. So there you have it this evening, guys. I've got a bit of a quiz question for you. Those of you that want to take part, absolutely welcome. The first question is about the 2005 World Championship. Who made a 147 in their first round match? Who made a 147 in their first round match in the 2005 World Championship at the Crucible. So now I'm going to take you to another video, and the video that I'm going to show you had won this. Well, I've got
and still enough points on the table for Alex if he can just take his opportunity.
In 1983. One.
Well, what would you do here, John?
Well, I think he's got to have a go at the blue or the green. There's plenty of points on the table for Alex. And with that, shot has brought the only red that was relatively safe over the centre pocket.
And at the moment, Alex just isn't getting the run. He had it in the early stages, but it's left him at the moment.
Well, he can pot this blackjack, and I think he's got to go for it. Into this right-hand corner pocket. This is the big shot of the frame. And that's a tremendous shot under pressure. A lot of courage Alex has got.
12.
And now another difficult red into the centre pocket.
And Alex not able to afford any mistakes. If he's going to go for a colour to play for the Reds, he must get it, or else it could be the end of the match.
Well, it's not an easy position, this. He might elect to play safe. Looks as though he's going for the blue into the top right-hand corner. And then another tremendous shot.
18. Quiet, please, gentlemen.
Red into the corner pocket, right hand bottom pocket. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot.
Twenty-seven.
32 behind. Red in the middle.
34.
I'm feeling nervous for him, Jack. I think if he clears this, this would be the break of the tournament.
And here we have the colours on their spots.
Yes, Jack, all easy shots these normally, but every one a pressure shot in this situation.
"14 behind."
Just has to hold it together for 5 more shots. Tremendous break, this.
Beautifully on the pink. And he needs the pink and the black. And he's on the black.
62.
And what a fabulous break if he knocks this black in. Oh, marvellous!
Yes, what a wonderful break that was. How can we ever forget Alex's fantastic 69 break in the semi-finals of the 1982 World Championship? It all came after White missed a simple red when he was 59 points ahead. Fantastic. One of the best blues potted in championship history. And it was a fantastic break. It was arguably the greatest blues of all time. Yeah, just absolutely incredible. So I thought I'd throw that break in for you there. We've had an answer for the question that I threw open to people out there. I will give people more time to answer this, by the way. I'll give you one more video. Who made a 147 break in their first round match in the 2005 World Embassy Championship? The Crucible. So one more video for that. By the way, I will now run through the draw for tomorrow, the players involved, and the men who got through their qualifying matches. So, and then I will take you through in fact, I'll take you through that now. So Mark Davis, Mark Joyce, Ricky Walden, Martin Gould, Gary Wilson, Ali Carter, Sammy Craigie, Chris Wakeling, and Stuart Bingham. They are the Crucible qualifiers that will go into the draw at 11 o'clock in the morning to take on the mighty top 16 players that are already through there. Ronnie O'Sullivan, Anthony McGill, Ding Junhui, Stephen Maguire, John Higgins, Mark Williams, Mark Allen, Mark Selby, Neil Robertson, Jack Lezowski, Barry Hawkins, Kyron Wilson, Sean Murphy, Yang Bingtao, David Gilbert, and Judd Trump. They are the 32 guys that are into the 2021 World Snooker Championship. It's taking place coming soon on the 17th, of course. Yeah, can't wait for that. Can't wait for that at all. Ronnie O'Sullivan will be on the opening day, along with Stephen Maguire and along with Neil Robertson. And David Gilbert will also be on the 17th as well on the opening day. So they're first round matches for you, but not confirmed who they're going to play yet, of course. Still that to come, still the draw tomorrow. So I will take you through last year's tournament in a moment after our next video. And our next video.
This black's got to go in. What's a pot?
That's the best part of the morning. Absolute stormer. Off the side cushion. It's a whopper.
Goes without saying. What a fantastic shot.
Depends on his thinking at the moment. And there's your answer. And what a shot that is, by the way. That's the shot of the session today. Fabulous long pot and a lovely cannon on the pink with a perfect natural angle.
Yeah, it's taken such a long time to decide. I thought he sort of talked himself out of it, but
to pot this, you know, most professionals would think at least 10 to 1. But Kurt Marflin plays under a different set of rules from most of us. Dear me, what a pot that is.
It might have to be a screw shot to avoid that. What a pot that is. What a pot that is. I mean, how's he knocked that one in and missed the one in the last frame? Some queuing for that one to go in.
Fantastic shot from Neil Robertson. 4-ball plant. He's given himself very well done. Unbelievably well done. Look at that, Dennis.
I think that's pretty safe, John.
Wow. I mean, yes, you can see him negotiating the red, but not easy for position here. Pretty good from there, that was. To get round there, that was excellent.
Is he on the pink? He's got the angle to move them. So the last shot that he played was quite amazing, really. It was far from easy at that pace with him close on the cushion.
And he got the lot, didn't he? Scooped the pools with the last shot. I mean, it was brilliant the way he cued it round, but to come on the angle and leave yourself in the perfect position to run through the pink and split the reds up, Dennis. I mean, that's just...
Well, he was close to the ball a few times. He won't be potting this, surely. Well, listen, it's close. Surely this is not going to go in. Unbelievable. Well, I mean, that was... He's not bothered about the black. Oh, 38 minutes since his last pot.
No.
What a beauty he's picked out there, John.
Well, it was worth waiting for, wasn't it? What a pot that was. What a pot. He was in so much trouble.
Disappointed with that red. My goodness me, has he given the 20-year-old plenty to think about here? Great effort.
Well, that's one of the best splits I've seen from that angle. It was played superbly well. Such an awkward pack, but look how he spread the reds. Oh, is he taking this on up past the blue? Be on the black if it goes in. What a shot this would be. What a shot this would be. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's a real beauty.
Well, the blue was the target. Suddenly now, Robertson with another chance. Brilliant shot.
Well, I have to say, Dave, that was the control of that. I mean, have a look at this shot again. He's got such a small target here. He's played this to hit the blue, to try and bring it into play, because he knows he needs it.
Oh, that is an unbelievable putt. Dear me, how many players in the game would have even went for it? Cue ball could have only been 4 or 5 inches off this top cushion. What a chance he's created.
Playing the brown, cue ball into the pink, send the blue towards the reds. Decent effort, and he's still going.
36.
Wow, what a shot this is. Now, is he going to be on a red? Magnificent. That was magnificent.
32.
To miss the yellow and the brown there. Probably the best shot he's played in this match so far.
Wow. Oh my goodness, what a shot to take on that is. How positive do you want to be? Fabulous pot.
It's a very thin snick into the middle, and it's a tough pot up into the corner. I don't know if we can just push the pink up onto the cushion there. In that position, it's so difficult. He's gone for the cut. And what a cut it is. That's unbelievable shot. Sean Murphy, I think, in a little bit of shock. He didn't think he was going to take that on, but he certainly did. And what a pot.
Do you feel that McGill has to win this frame? Oh, he's taking everything on. It's another magnificent pot.
Wow, this is one of the shots of the championship right here. 15-14 in the semi-final. He's played to Cannon the blackout from a long red like that and played it to perfection. Phenomenal shot.
Looks like he's pushing the red up and down. But has to miss the yellow with this cue ball. Oh, he's knocked it in. What a shot! Where did he find that from? A shot from the heavens. Dear me. Let's have a look at that red again and have a look at Anthony in the background. Just, that's classy. That's brilliant. Brilliant to see.
If anybody could pull it off, it's Mark Selby. That is absolute genius. What a shot. And Ronnie tapping the table. You won't see a better shot than that.
Calling all pockets here though. Restraint. Oh, wow, this is just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Wow. What a pot. What a shot that was. The one in the frame before to start was a terrific pot. This is even better.
40.
That's probably the best pot in the championship, believe it or not, under the circumstances.
15.
Cue ball behind the brown and put the yellow onto the left-hand side cushion, I suppose. But he's left this straightforward. He might be taking this on, Kyren Wilson. He's shaping up too. Oh, what a shot that was. Well, you won't see many better pots than that in this year's World Championship. Oh, what the pot that is. 1. Now, black isn't easy.
Well, oh, now that is a Jack Lisowski special. Probably a little bit of frustration, but I'll tell you what, that is probably the shot of the championship so far. But
Of this snooker and keep the situation under control.
this is a great effort here. If this reaches the red, that is the escape of the championship. Absolutely incredible. And that, while tapped on the table there, Mark Selby is one of the best in the business.
Oh, great shot. Oh, that is just the shot of the match so far. That is wonderful. To hit it as good as that and finish in that position is class. What a shot.
Yeah, I mean, you can argue it's a lot easier to play the shot at 9-1 up than if the match is very close, but it's still just a beautiful snooker shot. It really is.
9.
Well judged. What a shot this is. That is madness. What a shot.
How's your cueing?
That is an unbelievable pot under the circumstances. It wobbled a couple of times and his heart must have been in his mouth till he seen it drop, but that was a fabulous pot at 9-all.
Oh, here's an effort. Here's an effort. Oh, what a shot. Oh, yeah, no wonder Mark Selby looks to the sky because, yeah, nod of the head. A brilliant shot, and that's classy by Mark to say that. Good shot, he said. That was the shot of the championship this year. That one's got to be right up there.
Shot another 500 times and not land there. Wow. What a fright Anthony McGill must have got with a second cannon of the red to send the cue ball towards that black.
How did this not go in the pocket?
How many times has it hit the jaws there, Dennis? Were you counting?
I think that was 6 or 7 wobbles.
Some tremendous pots there from Shot of the Championships from 2020, last year's. What's your favourites there, by the way. There were some brilliant ones. Anthony McGill, Mafflin, a couple from him, and Kyron Wilson, Ronnie O'Sullivan's red against Unnu. That was brilliant the way he stunned it across the black. But mine was the Anthony McGill one, semi-final, putting that red and stunning it across the black. As Stephen Hendry said, that was tremendous, and it really was. So last year, then, the final consisted of Kyron Wilson against Ronnie O'Sullivan in a lockdown circumstances where there was only like 200 people for the final. Hopefully this year they'll get more than that. Ronnie won by 10 straight clear frames, 18-8. But the match of that tournament last year, of course, was Kyron Wilson against Anthony McGill, 17-16 to Wilson. And it was the way that he won it, I think, that was the catalyst for White was so great. But Wilson showed great emotion, and it is an emotional effect that it had on him when he won that way. Not only to make the final emotion, but the way he won it by fluking the green. What a fantastic match that was from last year. Anyway, the answer to the question, who made the 147 in their first round match in 2005? Kelvin got that right, by the way. It was, of course, Mark Williams. So there you go. And also the other three players to make the 147 was Cliff Thorburn, Jimmy White, and Ronnie O'Sullivan twice. John Higgins has also made one there. Ali Carter's made one at the Crucible 2. John Higgins, Stephen Hendry. So yeah, it's just that question was Mark Williams. There was the answer to that. Mike says 2 great shots that we've picked out for the shot of the championship. I thought it was, yeah. It was Mike. So this year, then, the winner of this year's tournament will receive £500,000. The runner-up will gain £200,000. The highest break prize is £16,000, and the maximum break, if you get it, is £40,000 on the main stage, which is an incredible amount of money, really. Last year's tournament, by the way, we had will we beat 79 century breaks? That's what was made last year. 147 by John Higgins, of course, a 140 from Neil Robertson, and a 140 from Tom Ford. So we've got that as a target for this year. I wonder exactly what's going to happen with that. So just tell you the list of winners then as we got up to 1976. 1977 at the Crucible, all of these matches, obviously. John Spencer beating Cliff Thorburn. Ray Reardon beat Perry Mans 25-18. Terry Griffiths beat Dennis Taylor 24-16. Cliff Thorburn beat Alex Higgins 18-16 in 1980. 1981, Steve Davis beat Doug Mountjoy 18-12. Alex Higgins beat Ray Reardon 1982 18-15. And then, of course, we had 18-6 for Steve Davis over Cliff Thorburn, a drumming for Cliff. 1984, Steve beat Jimmy White 18-16. The most famous final of all in 1985, Dennis Taylor beat Steve Davis 18-17 on the final black. 1986, Joe Johnson, one of the qualifiers, beat Steve Davis 18-12, the Yorkshireman, the Shoeman. 1987, Steve got his revenge on Joe 18-14. 88 and 89, Davis won both of them titles, beating Terry Griffiths 18-11 and John Parrott by an incredible amount, 18-3 respectively. Stephen Hendry won his first title in 1990, beating Jimmy White 18-12. John Parrott in 1991 beat Jimmy in 18 by 18 frames to 11. Sorry, Jimmy. you're going to be the loser in most of these. 92 to 94, Stephen Hendry beat Jimmy White 18-14, 18-5, and 1994, the most famous one, where Jimmy missed that black in 18-17. Stephen Hendry beat Nigel Bond in 95, 18-9. Stephen Hendry again in 96, beating Peter Ebdon, 18-12. 97, Ken Doherty beating Stephen Hendry, 18-12, and another 18-12. That was 3 in a row. John Higgins beating Ken Doherty this time, 18-12. 99, Hendry beat Williams, 18-11. In 2000, it was Mark Williams and Matthew Stevens, the old Welsh affair. And it was 18-16 to Williams. Ronnie O'Sullivan won his first title in 2001, beating John Higgins 18-14. The famous last frame decider between Ebdon and Hendry, with Ebdon coming out on top in 2002. Williams beat Doherty 18-16, 2003 to win his second trophy. Ronnie O'Sullivan won his second trophy in 2004, beating Graham Dott by 10 clear straight frames, 18-8. 2005, Sean Murphy beat Matthew Stevens 18-16, and in both of them finals, Stevens was way clear twice and threw it away. In 2007, John Higgins claimed his second title by beating Mark Selby 18-13. 2008, Ronnie O'Sullivan wins his third title by beating Ali Carter 18-8. So he's won 2 18-8 now, just remember that. John Higgins wins his third title in 2009, beating Sean Murphy 18-9. Neil Robertson, first trophy and only one so far in 2010, beating Graham Dott by 18 frames to 13. John Higgins beat Judd Trump 18-15 in 2011 to win his fourth title. Ronnie O'Sullivan won his fourth in 2012, beating Ali Carter 18-11. Ronnie O'Sullivan beat Barry Hawkins 18-12 in 2013. Mark Selby beat Ronnie O'Sullivan 18-14 in 2014. 2015, Bingham wins his first title against Murphy 18-15. Mark Selby wins his second title against Ding Junhui 18-14 in 2006. 2017, Mark Selby wins again against John Higgins 18-15, his third title. Mark Williams win his third title in 2018 in one of the best finals that we've probably witnessed, beating John Higgins 18-16. Judd Trump beating John Higgins by a massive scoreline 18-9 in 2019. And last year, Ronnie O'Sullivan beat Kyron Wilson 18-8 to win his sixth. So he's on for his seventh. He is the defending champion. So that goes through all of that, all of the winners for years gone by. Thank you very much, guys, for listening into my launch show tonight. I hope you have enjoyed it. Back for the draw tomorrow in the morning at 11 a.m. But before that, I'm going to leave you with past players who have long gone, officials, players, and everyone associated with the World Championship. Enjoy this video, guys, and I will bid you a good night. The is right here. Good night, guys.
them how my spirit sighs. Paint the sky with stars. Only night will ever know why the heavens never show all the dreams there are to know. Paint the sky with stars. Who has placed the midnight sky so a spirit has to fly? As the heavens seem so far, now who will paint the midnight star? Night has brought to those who sleep only dreams they cannot keep. I have legends in the deep. Paint the sky with stars. Who has placed the midnight sky so a spirit has to fly? As the heavens seem so far, now who will paint the midnight star? Place a name upon the night, one to set your heart alight, one to make the darkness bright. Paint the sky with stars.
And it got on and on and on. And then that famous figure, was it 20 minutes past midnight on a Sunday, live on
Oh, good luck, mate.
Steve Davis, Dennis Taylor, The Magic. I've been standing backstage with the microphone to go out and interview the winner, who was going to be Davis. Taylor, what was he, 8 frames down? It was no chance. And hour after hour I stood there, in fact, with the sponsor's representative, Peter Dyke, who had the check to hand to one of them. And it got on and on and on. And then that famous figure, was it 20 minutes past midnight on a Sunday, live on BBC Two, and 18.5 million people glued to the television sets. Do you know, a lot of people said that Steve Davis had a pop at me when I went out to do that interview. I walked up to him and I did not say, "How do you feel?" I actually said to him, "Can you believe that?" And he looked at me and he said, "You've just seen it happen in black and white."
Lights go down. The players shake hands. The final frame, the final black.
Behind me. I haven't done anything. Okay. It's all right.
Shot of his life.
I think I'll go in the evening. I think I'm using it.
Oh, when he falls, his hair's all gone and his mate's all Taylorised. He's a Poland sent, cover up his head, cause he's shining in my eyes. When the light shines down on his bare crown, it's a certainty he's gonna walk it. It's just not fair giving off that glare, perhaps I ought to chalk it.
Nearly there. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's got involved in tonight's show. Thank you to Calvin Platten. I hope that video wasn't too bad for you at the end there. I just want to say apologies for the mess up in that last video, but I will be posting every video that was featured in the launch show on YouTube afterwards. So thank you very much, and good night, everybody.